Military life isn't predictable, but earning your master's degree can be. With American Military University's 40-plus flexible online master's programs, you can stay mission-ready while you get market-ready. Learn anywhere, anytime, with an education built to keep pace, steady, reliable, and always accessible. Plus, military service members, veterans, and their families can save up to 45% on master's tuition with AMU's special rates and grants. Learn more at amu.apus.edu. Steady through every mission.
Hi, everyone. Bob Camerdell for the Radio Nostalgia Network. You know, these days, whether you're in business or simply want to share something with your friends or family, email and voicemail, well, they're just not enough. That's why you should try GoToMeeting, an online meeting solution that will revolutionize how you communicate with your business associates, your family, and friends. GoToMeeting makes it easy to provide training and share information with coworkers, with your family and friends. All you need is a PC, an internet connection, and a plain old telephone. You invite people to meet online. Your attendees see your computer screen on their monitor, and best of all, you can meet as long as you want, as often as you need, and for one flat rate. Don't just take my word for it. Try it yourself, free for 45 days. And there's no credit card required. Just visit GoToMeeting.com, click the Try It Free button, and type in the promo code podcast. That's GoToMeeting.com, promo code podcast. And remember, when you support our sponsor, GoToMeeting.com, you support the Radio Nostalgia Network, where the oldies are still young.
La, 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 la. And tears will fall again as you recall the moon.
The American Trail. The American Trail. Blazed in blood. Defended in blood. Chapter 6. The Golden Ocean.
Seems to me I can still see the covered wagons. The way they rolled along the Cumberland Road, heading west. Only when me and Kathy crossed into Illinois, we went alone. Me driving the two horses and Kathy sitting beside me on our wagon. Just the two of us. Me and Kathy used to have a piece of land in the Virginia Valley. When we decided to move west, I saddled a horse, went around saying goodbye to my neighbors. There was Cyrus McCormick. His folks had a big farm in the valley, big enough so they had their own blacksmith shop. That was where Cyrus spent most of his time, bending pieces of iron into all kinds of queer shapes. You still fooling around with that contraption, Cyrus?
You'll see. Sit down, Jeff. Use that barrel.
I reckon I'm not staying, Cyrus.
Well, there's cider in the pitcher. Help yourself.
Well, got time for that, anyhow.
Jeff, I think I just about got this machine figured out.
That'll never do a man's work, even if you do get it to run.
It'll do the work of 20 men in a quarter of the time. Jeff, there's a need for this machine.
I don't see no need for it.
Oh, listen. You know when my folks first came to this country? 1743, going on 90 years ago.
Well, what about it?
We're still plowing and reaping just the way they did when they first came here.
Oh, what's wrong with that?
I'll tell you something else. We're still plowing and reaping the way people did 4,000 years ago.
There can't be much wrong with it.
Jeff, fellas like you make me tired. Farming ought to be made much easier and quicker.
A man who's worth his salt doesn't want things made easier for him.
Jeff, when I've got this machinery for working, I wouldn't sell you one if you begged me for it.
Cyrus, you'd have to travel a long way to sell me one. Me and Kathy, we're leaving here.
Leaving? Where are you going?
Out west. Virginia's fine, Cyrus, but it ain't big enough for me. A few days later, me and Kathy set off. I can't even remember all the places we went. Ohio, Indiana, some states that only had a handful of people. No roads, hardly anything you could call a town. Just every once in a while, a little cluster of cabins. On all that land. Then we moved even further west. into Illinois.
Nothing but plains. Plains. When are we going to see some people? I'll forget what people look like.
And then one night we drove into a big covered wagon camp, maybe a couple of hundred settlers. From New England, from Europe. Right nice bunch.
I'm Fred Tucker, wagon master of this train.
Well, howdy, Fred. I'm Jeff Baker.
Hi.
My wife, Kathy.
Oh, ma'am, it's a pleasure.
Oh, I could cry. I'm so happy to see people again.
Well, I bet you could, ma'am.
You people staying here or going on?
We don't have to go any further. Just beyond that ridge yonder. No further than that. Here. You see where I'm pointing?
I see.
Some of us rode over there this morning. Man, you should see the soil. Jeff, we can grow enough food in that country to feed all 13 million people in the United States.
Reckon this is where me and my wife are going to stay, then. It was the middle of summer when we moved in on the Great Plains. We staked out land, built log cabins, shelters for the horses and cattle. But by that time, winter set in. It was a hard winter, a long one. Snow drifting across the plains, 14, sometimes 20 foot deep. Sound of cold wind sweeping down from the Continental Divide, whipping across the Great Plains.
Neighbors living 5 miles away. We can't even get to see them.
It's lonesome, all right. But wait till spring. We'll see everybody then.
Snow, Jeff. That snow.
It's going to melt one of these days. It'll soak into that good soil. And then it came. The spring. The real hot weather hadn't set in yet. It was just right for hard work. The two horses had grown fat. They wanted to work. They wanted to be hitched up to the plow. They wanted to feel the soil under their feet.
Hey! Pull that plow there! Hey up there! Get up there! Get rid of that fat! Get up there!
Jeff, rest a while. Rest a while.
This is man's work. This is real man's work.
You'll kill yourself.
Hey up there! Get up! Get up there! Get up! Hey up there! Go on there! Hey on!
And it was summer. Hot like a desert. The wheat came up. We thought the sun had burned it up, but it was good wheat, strong. The soil was full of moisture from that winter snow. Kathy, you ever see a sight like this before?
Oh, it's beautiful, Jeff. Real beautiful.
You could ride all through this country, days and days. It's all you'd see. Miles and miles of waving corn, wheat.
It's like looking at a golden ocean.
Far as you can see. It all belongs to us.
But, Jeff, you'll have to let me help you with the harvest.
Sure could use some help. I'll hate to see you working in the fields, Kathy.
Well, you can't do it alone. You just couldn't do it, Jeff.
You have to know to the day when to start reaping. It's a man's work, all right. Bending over all day, bending and swinging that scythe. Kathy following me, bundling up the wheat as I cut it. Oh, look at the color of this wheat, Kathy. The size of it.
Jeff, I can't stand the sun. Jeff,
Kathy.
Jeff, I feel like I'm going to faint.
I got hold of you.
I feel so dizzy from the sun.
I got hold of you. I'm going to carry you back to the cabin.
Oh, I want to help you. I ought to help you.
No, Kathy. Won't let you work in the field no more. Never again. It's too much for you. This is too much. When Kathy felt a little better, I went back to the field. Out there, just me alone, in the middle of all that wheat. With a job of reaping to do before something happened, and I lost my harvest. I'll never forget that day. First sound of thunder. Me looking up at the sky, seeing it get dark, and then darker until it was near black. Black and orange, and everything looking a queer yellow color. the pit of my stomach. The rain coming. The big rain. Me standing there in my field, staring up at the sky, crazy and yelling something. No, give me a week. Just 1 week. Let me cut my harvest. Don't ruin it for me. Just give me a little more time. Solid sheet of water. Like somebody had opened up the sky. I just stood there. Seemed like my wheat wasn't there no more. All flattened out.
Oh, Jeff.
It's all gone. The harvest. Gone. Ruined. If only we'd have a little more time. If only I could have had that wheat cut before it happened. The hot sun came out next morning, but I had no harvest left. Me and Kathy, we just stood outside the cabin, looking.
I was so happy here. I was content. Now I'm scared again. Jeff, I want to leave.
If we could get through winter, maybe next year.
Next year it'll be something else.
Hey, Kathy, we need some help. If we could only get it.
Where are you going to get anybody to help you?
Yeah, you're right. I know you're right, Kathy. Only we're still pretty young.
Well, we won't be much longer. We'll be old before our time. Jeff, let's go back. Anywhere. I don't care where. Just so we don't stay here. It's too big for us here. It's too much for one man.
We started getting ready to leave. Me and Kathy, a lot more of the settlers. Then one morning, Fred Tucker rode over.
Jeff, Kathy, saddle up and come with me. Come on. There's a fella down by the river. A fella from Virginia Valley. He's got something to show us.
Now listen, the lot of you. I'm no crazy man. I tell you, you don't have to quit your land. You don't have to go back, and you don't need to hire more help.
It was him, Cyrus McCormick. A few years older now, not so much of a dreamer as when we last saw him, but real businesslike, standing there beside the river. One hand on his reaper machine and talking to us. That machine was the queerest-looking contraption any of us had ever set eyes on.
Here it is, my friends, the McCormick Reaper. Takes only one man and one horse to run it, and it does the work of 20 men in half the time.
Cyrus, you can't prove a thing around here. We ain't got no wheat to cut.
I'm not here to prove anything, Jeff. I'm here to take orders. I've just come from Ohio and Indiana. It was harvest time. I demonstrated this same machine to a lot of farmers back there. They saw how it worked.
You sold your machines to them, Mr. McCormick?
I took orders. Promised delivery in time for next year's harvest.
Cyrus, how would we pay for one, even if we stayed on here?
Well, you buy on credit, Kathy. You pay later. It'll be you I'll sell one to, Kathy. I told Jeff years ago I wouldn't sell him one.
Well, Cyrus, that ain't no way to remember an old friend. Look, I was just telling Kathy it don't make sense for a man to break his back when he can get a machine to do his work for him. Don't make no sense at all.
Cyrus, we'll buy one.
Kathy, wait till next year. Wait till you see us plowing this land and waiting for harvest time. Wait till you see me sitting up there in that seat like I was a king, driving my own reaper machine.
Like he was a king, driving his own reaper machine. As far as he could see, the yellow wheat waving in the sun, and him, king of it all, the golden ocean. Yes, there on the Great Plains, the McCormick Reaper met the need of the day, brought to farmers an end to drudgery. century and a quarter of progress has passed since then. Today, tractors replace horses. Machines plow the soil, reap the harvest, bind it, thresh the wheat. The great plains of America have become the breadbasket of the free world. Out of this very heart of America, thunder freight cars laden with grain. Enough for our domestic needs, enough for foreign trade, as American wheat flows to the four corners of the earth. The product of the Golden Ocean. This has been the 6th chapter in the story of the American nation, brought to you by the Ladies' Auxiliary to the Veterans of Foreign Wars. Next week, another story to make you proud of this great country of ours as we follow the American Trail. The American Trail. The American Trail. Blazed in blood. Defended in blood. Chapter 7. The Magic Wire. Washington, D.C., the night of March 2nd, 1844.
The shabby figure moves away from the shadows of the Senate building. It doesn't matter much who he is, some crackpot, a would-be inventor. You see all kinds in Washington.
Cab? You want a cab, mister?
Thank you, no.
Oh, what? Well, if it ain't the professor. Well, you're not sociable, Professor. Say, is it right you want the Congress to give you $30,000 to approve your invention works? Don't tell me they're not going to give you the money.
Thick-headed oaf. A man to be laughed at. He's a big joke around Washington. Morse. Professor Samuel Finley Breese Morse invented something he calls the telegraph. And nobody seems to care.
Senators, congressmen, 12 years of talking to them. They know my telegraph works. They've seen it work from one room to another. Why won't they believe it'll work over a long distance? Why won't they let me have the money to prove it? It's for the country's benefit.
Well, if he didn't get the money appropriated tonight, he may as well give up. Congress adjourns tonight. So the man's come home. Or what he's called home for several months. A big, white, colonial-type house. Belongs to a government official who went to school with Morse. Commissioner of Patents, Ellsworth. Morse has been a house guest for several months. The big, square foyer. The winding staircase. Rich carpets. Good paintings. The professor walks upstairs. His room is on the second floor. Well, it's a room. 4 walls. Washstand. Writing desk. Everything in very good taste. Besides, a man has to live somewhere. A cheap lodging house. A park bench. Or the hospitality of a friend. Call it charity. The professor takes off his coat. Sits down on the edge of the bed.
53 years old. And a failure. A lifetime of failure. Yes?
It's me, Professor.
Oh, just a moment. Let me put a jacket on.
Annie Ellsworth. Daughter of the commissioner. Young. Beautiful.
Samuel.
Sorry I kept you waiting.
I waited up. I heard you come in. Did Congress...
Oh, Samuel. You haven't had any food, have you?
Oh.
There's a tray of sandwiches in the parlor. You must eat.
The parlor is cozy enough. Nice fire burning. Silver coffee pot. Chicken sandwiches. But the man just sits there brooding, staring into the fire. The girl watches him.
I was thinking of 30 years ago. Long, long before you were born. I was just out of Yale. I was going to become immortal as an artist. I went to London to study.
I know.
I did well. I won a gold medal. I had a future once. What happened to it?
The telegraph is your future. It must be. You mustn't give it up.
Annie, life is so unreal just now. I've been married. I lost my wife. I have grown-up children. My oldest daughter is your age. Unreal. All of it. Unreal.
The girl says goodnight. The man is alone, restless. The long years of work gone for nothing. A dream, an ambition, dissolved into futility. Well, it's no use thinking of sleep. May as well go out into the cold, hostile Washington night, and just walk. It doesn't matter how far. Raining now, cold and raw. The man shivers, but doesn't care. Cobblestone streets. A few years ago, there'd been only muddy lanes. A light in one window of a house. Gone now. Only darkness. Darkness and the icy rain. Something ahead. Pale, misty against the night. Oh, a little white colonial church. The soft gloom. So restful. One is able to sit there and think.
You know why I quit painting. Why I gave so much time to my invention. You know what it could have meant to me.
Money. As simple as that. A lot of money. An end to all financial worry. He could have gone back to his painting. A rich man, able to paint at leisure. But now what? He hasn't a penny in the world, and he has a family of children to support.
I don't know what to do, or where to turn.
He must have dozed off. He's awake now.
I feel better. Much better.
He walks home again. Bitterness gone. Resentment, despair, all gone. His mind relaxed, peaceful. Why hadn't he come to this before?
Annie, good morning.
I begged Father to let me tell you.
Tell me?
Samuel, you're getting the money.
What?
The very last thing they did, the last bill they passed before adjourning last night. Samuel, they voted you the money, $30,000, right after you left there.
I must let Alfred know.
Alfred Vail, former art student at New York University where Professor Morse once taught. Vail, who had encouraged, had helped Morse finish the invention. Vail, who must now hasten to Washington.
Alfred, we must get to work.
A shallow trench to be dug from Washington to Baltimore. A converted plow to dig it. Then the laying of the wire. testing, testing. As each length of cable is buried in the trench, the signal must be tested. How far does it carry?
The signal's not getting through. There's something wrong.
Dread of failure. This man who has known little else all his life.
Ask Mr. Vale to come here. Stop work. This trench is no good to us. We can't bury the wire. It won't work.
So the telegraph wire has to be left in the open, strung up on poles. All the way from Washington to Baltimore, the wire must be carried overhead. Again, testing. The telegraph instrument is in a tent beside the road. Morse has become nervous these days. About a mile along the road, Alfred Vale should be receiving a test signal.
Answer! The signal's not getting through.
If he fails, the man will be a laughingstock. Every day a crisis. The certainty of failure. Night and day without rest, without mercy to himself or those about him. A problem is met, overcome. Another takes its place. Mile upon mile of wire, stretching from Washington toward Baltimore. The big day has come. A room in the Supreme Court building. Government officials, friends, Commissioner Ellsworth, his daughter, Annie. All there to see the telegraph tested over a distance of 30 miles. This is it.
Samuel.
Don't worry.
Can anything go wrong?
No. Nothing can go wrong. Nothing. Gentlemen, please. Alfred Vale is in Baltimore, waiting to receive the message I'm going to send him. Having received it, he will send the same message back to this room. Your attention, please.
Morse starting to tap out the message.
At this very moment, Alfred Vale is receiving the message. In a matter of seconds now, he will send it back to us.
Well, Mr. Morse? They're waiting. Looking at you.
Patience! In heaven's name, a moment of patience!
There it is! There it is!
Gentlemen, this instrument is now recording in code the message that Alfred Vale is sending from Baltimore.
Oh, it's working. Hasn't Morse been saying it does for 12 long years? A government official, familiar with the code, translates the message as it comes in. He seems unable to realize the enormity of the moment. Annie Ellsworth takes the slip of paper from his hand.
Here it is. The message. What hath God wrought?
What hath God wrought? A message soon to be heard around the entire world as a new era of rapid communications began. The world grew small. Continents a few seconds apart. No longer was it necessary for an urgent message to take uncertain weeks by boat or stagecoach. Men built a telegraph cable across the American continent, across the Atlantic, around the globe. A magic wire that linked the world. This has been the 7th chapter in the story of the American nation, brought to you by the Ladies' Auxiliary to the veterans of foreign wars. Next week, another story to make you proud of this great country of ours as we follow the American Trail.
Military life isn't predictable, but earning your master's degree can be. With American Military University's 40-plus flexible online master's programs, you can stay mission-ready while you get market-ready. Learn anywhere, anytime, with an education built to keep pace, steady, reliable, and always accessible. Plus, military service members, veterans, and their families can save up to 45% on master's tuition with AMU's special rates and grants. Learn more at amu.apus.edu. Steady through every mission.